Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here, and this is my first Valentine's Day makeup look, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing another one, but it's going to be like completely different from this. And this is just a very kind of girly glam look, and to be honest, I feel like it didn't really turn out the way that I wanted it to, especially with the eyes. I wanted it to be a little bit more pinky, but I honestly don't have that many pink eyeshadows, so I kind of had to work with what I have. And then for this side of my face, I was using the new Wet n Wild Cushion Contour, and it was way too dark. You'll see it in the video because I did want to include it because mistakes happen and, you know, nobody's perfect. And it was just, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Pretty much just like looked like a big streak of poop on my skin. It was so dark, so I had to remove it. And then I had to remove a little bit of the foundation on this side as well and then reapply it. So I feel like this side looks a little dark. It doesn't look as orange on camera because I feel like it looks like really orange in person. And also my camera died right in the middle of a sentence, so I'm just kind of saying that sentence again. Although you guys don't know this, and you probably didn't have to know. Anyway, let's conclude this because this is going to be a long intro. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and also don't forget to subscribe before you leave because, I mean, why not subscribe? You know, you can just hit that little button, you know, just one little click and but anyway, yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see how to get this makeup look right here, then just keep on watching.
Okay, so I'm going to start out this look with priming my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and just ignore the way my brows look. I did do them off camera, but they still look pretty bad, so just ignore them. And now I'm going to be going in with the Morphe 12MB palette, and I'm picking up this light brown color, and I'm just going to be applying this into the crease as my transition color, and I'm going to be using a Morphe Y16 brush. And now I'm going to be putting in my little headband because my hair is getting on my face and it was a little annoying. So now I'm going to be going in with this darker brown color, and I'm just going to be applying this into the outer V and blending it into the crease using that same brush. And now I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Peppermint Mocha palette, and I know they don't have this palette anymore, so I'm really sorry, but this was the only palette that I had that had just like a really nice light pink color. So I'm just going to be applying this into the crease as well, and I feel like this eyeshadow didn't really do that much, but anyway, so now I'm going to be going in with the Decay eyeshadow and SWF, and this is a very glittery eyeshadow, so make sure that you use MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just going to be applying this eyeshadow all over my lid, and also make sure that you do use a makeup remover wipe because since the glitter gets everywhere, you want to make sure that you remove it. So now I'm going to be going in with another eyeshadow. This is the L'Oreal Ice Latte shadow, and I feel like I needed a little bit more shimmer, so I'm just going to be applying this all over my lid as well. And now I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is one of my all-time favorite mascaras, probably my favorite drugstore mascara. And I'm just going to be coating this onto my lashes. So now for primer, I'm going to be using the Nivea Post Shave Balm, and I'm just going to be massaging this into my skin. And I feel like I haven't used this primer in a really long time, and I do love it. It makes my makeup last all day, and it's super hydrating on my skin. And now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I'm just going to be applying this to the back of my hand and then dotting it all over my face with my beauty blender, and then I'll be blending it out with my beauty blender. And I really do love this foundation. I didn't think that I would like it as much since it is a matte foundation, but it doesn't really give you that much of a matte finish, and it isn't drying or anything like that on your skin since I do have dry skin, so I think if you have dry skin you'll still like this foundation. And then for concealer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Illuminating and Concealing Pen, and I'm just going to be applying this underneath my eyes and then blending it out with my beauty blender as per usual. Now I'm going to set my under eyes with the Mercier translucent powder, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that my beauty blender is dampened, and I'm just going to apply it that way. I'm not going to bake or anything like that, just set my under eyes. And now going back in with the eyes, I'm using that transition color that I used, and I'm just going to be running this onto my lower lash line, and then I'm also going to be applying just a little bit of mascara as well. Okay, so now for what I talked about in the intro when the major fail happened. So originally I went in with the Wet n Wild Cushion Bronzer in Cafe Au Slay, but this is honestly way too dark. It just looked like a huge streak of poop. No. So I ended up removing that and going in with the e.l.f. Contour Palette, and I'm going to be mixing those two shades and just bronzing out my skin. I didn't really want to contour after that, so I'm just kind of bronzing out my skin. So now I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Blush Palette, and I'm going to be picking up that really nice light pink color, and I'm just going to be applying this to my cheeks, and it's really not that much of a light pink, it's pretty pigmented, so just forget when I said light pink. So now I'm going to be highlighting my face with the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, and thank goodness for highlight, because I feel like this look would not be as good without this highlighter, so I'm so blessed to have this highlighter in my life, and I'm just going to be using this Up and Up brush, which I really have been loving lately. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the Essence Lip Liner in Satin Mauve, and I'm just going to be lining my lips with this, and I definitely recommend the Essence Lip Liners because they're super inexpensive and really good. And now I'm going to be using the Colourpop Lippie Stick in Oh Snap. This is a really nice, just kind of like mauve-y, pinky color, and I'm just going to be applying this to my lips. 2, 1. So now I'm going to be using the Decay All Nighter Spray, and I know I make the weirdest face when I spritz this on. I don't really know what it is. I think it's just because I'm applying a spray to my face and I just get a really weird reaction. But that is it for this video. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!